Hello, and welcome to Nameless Saga. This is
Don't do soundcasts.
What?
Soundcasts.
I
We
did
need
that
to do
already.
those. Wow, you are 50 steps ahead of me.
I know what I'm doing. Welcome to the new Sunday Continuous. We have a special guest today. His name is Captain Blue. He'll be our guest GM today. So,
Wait. But he has the game. You must have given him the game master role by accident. You should give him the guest.
absolutely not. He gets GM role. So we're gonna, for anyone listening, the last campaign we did for the Sunday was the prologue, where they saved a man's daughter and in the process got their own little clubhouse for a gang that they wanted to start. So we're gonna start from their apartment. We're gonna say for today, you guys have already eaten and drink, so you don't have to worry about those for today. You guys already performed long rest. We're gonna say it's roughly about 1 p.m. or so. So you guys would have taken care of any morning stuff you need to do to get ready. You guys have all your equipment on you and everything. So you guys are in your
Okay,
apartment.
we should head next door and check on our neighbor and make sure that when Vince kicked holes in walls, those have been patched.
And Vince, I remember you saying last time that you wanted a contractor to take care of things. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're gonna say that happened, and you guys would have used the money that you took from the gang to pay for him, to pay him. Okay. So you guys exit your apartment and you just go up to his door and start knocking. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Politely knocking, not lab demanding knocking.
Okay. You guys begin knocking on his door. You hear scuffle inside, like someone's walking. The door eventually opens, and you notice this time there's a chain on the door. He opens the door and it stops as the chain holds it, and he looks out to see who's there, and he sees you guys. And he closes the door, and you hear him unlatching the chain. He then opens the door, and he welcomes you guys in with open arms, even going so far as to hug. Who was knocking?
I'll knock since I'm the leader.
Okay, then he would have hugged you. He's very very happy to see you.
Okay, I'll give him a pat on the back and oh, it's so good to see you. How are things? I'm liking that you check through the door before you open it now. You're not going to get robbed again.
Oh yes, your friend took care of my walls, and I asked him to install this chain because I was not feeling safe after what happened. But I, I haven't had any problems since you guys took care of him.
How strong is the chain? Is it like strong?
I mean, if you absolutely wanted to, you could probably bust it down. It's there more for his. I mean, obviously any.
Security theater.
I mean, yeah, if obviously any chain on like a hotel chain, you can just bust that down. You just shoulder the door, it's gonna break down.
He's learning, Pack. He's learning to take his safety, but obviously if I wanted to I could just slice right through it.
You could slice right through anything, so that's not saying anything really.
That's a valid point.
Hey.
Alright, so, how? Friendo. Buddy. How you doing, man? How you doing?
Oh, you're talking to him?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing fine. My daughter, she's doing great as well. Did you guys need anything?
I was checking
Would
in,
you
make
would you
sure
guys like
your
some
elders
tea?
are
I have
nice.
tea on the kettle if you guys would like some.
Oh, I don't drink. Period. I don't drink
He
anything.
looks you up and down and then nods.
I'm a robot. I don't drink.
Hello, Nymph. We just started. You guys are just at the neighbor's apartment talking to the man whose daughter you saved.
Alright. Sorry I'm so late.
I'm gonna run up to that and then say, "Hey, pal, how's it going?"
To who?
To Nat, because she probably just walked in, right? Or she with us the entire time. I assume you would favored it, like she just walked in.
I mean, I would say she just. I mean, you guys have been playing for 5 minutes. I would just say she's there, and she just hasn't said anything yet.
Do we know this guy's name?
Did I not tell you his name?
I don't remember.
Okay, give me 1 second to look that up. I am sorry about that. His name is Gregory.
So, Gregory, how are finances these days? Do you need to go into debt to the mafia? Do you have a job? How's that working?
Well, and he just gives you kind of a blank stare. He seems to not be responding. He's just giving you a blank stare.
Yeah, so we have like a bar now, and I don't know if we've hired anyone yet, but maybe there's a possibility of employment for you.
As a bartender, I don't know. I've never done that before.
If you could be like a janitor, maybe. Like, it's not hard to do that.
The only real job I've ever had is well, as a healer, I guess.
You know what happens at bars? Fights. Bar fights, and people after them probably want to get healed, so maybe we could charge for that.
You know what? That's our edge. You can get blackout drunk there, and then immediately perfect. It's our edge.
He starts looking back and forth like he looks a little bit worried. I don't know. That seems a little dangerous.
Well, no, you can heal them all right up, right? You're a doctor.
No, I'm not a doctor. No, no. And he puts his hands up and shows them to you. I just I don't I'm. He puts his hand on Shrike and he begins to glow. Shrike, you've had a tweaked neck all morning. Uh, just so you guys know, this does not count towards your daily use of this guy in case you need him. This is just him showing you. You've had a tweaked neck all morning though, and you just slept on it wrong, and it's just been kind of hurting. He puts his hand on your shoulder, and you see him chanting something, and as he does, the pain just slowly resides.
Excellent. I'm gonna like roll my shoulders, roll my neck. Oh, it feels so nice. Thank you so much.
Wait, so you can cure anything like that?
Well, I wouldn't say, I mean, anything. I can't, for example, cure cancer, but
Would you cure basic illnesses?
yeah, I mean, if you had a flu or something, I could take care of that.
You know, I've had a bit of a fever.
I,
Dance
I
fever.
I'm not touching you.
Breakdancing.
You're a robot. Okay, I get it.
I was gonna say dance fever, and then I'm gonna start dancing. This is a joke. Won't you let me make my jokes? Haha.
The man kind of rubs his neck and like over the silence. Really, it's just he seems to be bothered by the silence.
Does your daughter need a job as a bartender?
Oh, she. You know the daughter's like 8, right?
I didn't know how old she was.
Well,
Yeah,
she
I
was
don't think
kidnapped,
we knew
so
how
we can
old
assume
she
she's
was.
under 21.
I'm sorry. She is. Yeah. She's like a little kid.
I mean,
She's at most like 10 or 11. She's not very old.
yeah, I guess we could have you on standby as a healer or something, and we could pay you for that, maybe? I don't know.
No, I owe you my life. You saved my daughter and me. If it weren't for you, well, none of this would be here. And he looks around to his home.
Well, you kind of went silent when we were talking about finances.
Well,
So, like,
and he starts going silent again.
see, look, you're doing it again. I'll let you this. I swear, I will start dancing again if you don't start talking.
Look, you really don't need to worry about me, okay? I'm paid up for the next 3 months of my rent. I have food.
Okay, that's fair. I'm not trying to give you charity, but I'm just trying to give you priority when we go to hire.
I appreciate it, but really, I want nothing to do with that life. I'm sorry. It's
Okay, that's fine.
my daughter is she's everything to me, and I can't let anything happen to me or her.
You've gotten free dance lessons too, but
The man looks at you again, and he just rubs the bridge of his nose.
What? Free dance? I'm the best dancer I know. Which happens to be the only one I know.
He just lets out a long, exaggerated sigh.
See what this.
Hey, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's head to our bar.
Screw this guy.
Nymphs, looks like he's talking, but I don't hear him.
Oh, yeah, Nymph, are you trying to talk? Nobody can hear you.
Oh no, I wasn't talking.
Oh.
I think it just had like gotten stuck on queuing for some reason.
Okay, no, that's fine. Okay. Okay. So, you guys head to the bar. The bar is just a couple blocks away from your apartment, so it's about a 15, 20-minute walk at most to get there.
Is that enough time for a random encounter?
I like the way you think. I will roll for the table. This will be your guys' introduction to the world of this.
It's gonna be either mediocre or really bad. Who
Okay.
knows? What happens?
Give me 1 second, sorry. It's dependent on A, type of part of part of the day, B,
Part of
where you
town,
guys are in the
and-
city, and then C, what I roll. So give me just 1 second. It'll be much smoother once I actually get used to it. Oh, okay. Yes. You guys are walking, and you're just about to pull up to your just about to get to your tab. Your guys, would you guys call it a bar or tavern? Your choice.
I like tavern better.
Tavern
Do
would
we
be
have?
Oh, go ahead.
Does it have beds or is it just food and beverage?
Just food and beverage.
Never mind. Just a
Bar then, since
Okay.
there's no sleeping quarters.
Okay. There is the one office in the back, but that doesn't really count. That's just your guys' office. Okay. You guys start walking up to the bar, and Pack, you step in horse droppings.
Dang it! I will dance this off.
You cannot. You have -1 to all diplomacy checks until your next short rest.
Well, I don't want a short rest because that'll activate sleeping mode. No, wait, no. Will it?
Short
Activate
rest?
sleeping-
No, only long rests.
Alright. Well,
Matt, do you have a fancy rock that cleans people or no?
Don't you have self-cleaning mode?
Yeah. Doesn't
I
he have that?
I have a nail gun.
Sure. Why don't you use the nail gun to clean off the horse poo?
I don't think that'll work, but I can try my hardest.
Sure. Why don't you go ahead and try that?
I don't know if I want to though.
Hey, you should clean yourself off before you go stepping in the bar. You don't want
Fine. How am I
gotta
gonna
clean that up all over the floor.
Oh yeah, I had a question,
Yes.
Captain. Sorry. Do any of the equipment in Agent count as hidden items?
What are the equipments? I don't have the document.
Buzzer tucks, tracking rune, pager stone, and safe cracking kit.
The safe cracking kit would not be hidden. Everything else would.
Okay, because magician gives me points to spend on hidden items, or 50 points off hidden items. So wanted to know that.
Yeah. The safe cracking kit would not be hidden. The other things would.
Okay.
The tux would not be hidden. I mean, oh, actually, yeah, the tux would not be hidden. That's just your armor. That's just your.
Yeah,
But the other two things.
I wasn't taking the tux anyway.
Well, actually, no. The pager technically wouldn't be either. Just the tracking stone. Because the pager is something everyone has to have. Or if you're getting pagers, then everyone would have them just in their pocket. So just the
Okay.
tracking stone.
I found a problem with magician. It says, however, you get any hidden weapons. You can. So magician, it says, however, you get any hidden weapons and items, not including upgrades, but it doesn't say what it.
Oh, it should say 50%
You
off.
can
Then.
talk.
I'll fix that.
I'll write it in right
okay.
now.
Okay. Anyway,
Alright, so how am I gonna clean this off? Because now I can't be. I'm not gonna be let into this bar because my teams won't let me. At least Vince won't. And
well, I
don't
guess
wanna
you're staying
argue.
outside the bar then.
Oh well.
You can have the very important duty of greeter.
I don't know. If,
You,
I think
you've
I'll-
been promoted
can
to
do-
Walmart greeter.
You've been promoted to sign spinner. You can do dances while spinning a sign.
Yes. All right, give me a sign. I'll do
Just
it right
clean
now.
yourself off, and then you
I.
can
All
come
right.
in.
How can I clean this off? How can I clean this off? I don't have anything besides this nail gun. I guess I could dance with it.
Shoot yourself in the foot with the nail gun.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Someone grab him a rag from inside, and then we can. You can just take a couple minutes out of here and clean it up.
I have my lasers. I have my repulsors.
Are you gonna?
If you want, I can slice it off with my knife.
I'm gonna
Sure.
go get him a rag.
Okay. Vince walks into the bar and he grabs a rag, but he just reaches over the bar and grabs a random rag and brings it outside and like tosses it to you.
Hey, that was my mother's rag.
Whatever. I don't.
This shouldn't have been behind the bar.
I'm just gonna
It's
use
very
the rag.
very nicely
I'm sorry.
embroidered and it says Nat on it.
Oh.
I'm gonna
never
take
mind, never
that.
mind. Yeah.
Okay,
you
go
can
ahead and add nicely
Ah.
embroidered rag to your inventory.
Fine. I
I'm
guess
gonna
I'll
go grab
so
a
important to you,
different
why'd
rag
you
and
put
bring
it
it over.
right the hell behind the bar.
Can I just get a rag of some kind? I will freaking nail gun my foot if I don't get one.
Is that a threat or a promise?
Both. It's a mixture of both. Mostly a promise.
Interesting thoughts. I'm gonna go check on the bar. I'm assuming it's not open yet at this, like open for
No.
business.
Well, here's my question: would you guys have hired like a bartender or anything, or any staff? Because you essentially killed everyone or scared anyone off who would have been running this bar.
Sure. I don't see why we wouldn't hire one.
Okay, so this would factor into again how much money you guys make and how much you lose for paying these people. So how many staff members would you hire?
Alright, I'm gonna let the leader decide this actually, because he's the leader. And
Well, I guess that really depends on the like size of the bar and how much traffic is in this area. Are we in a high traffic area?
I mean, you guys are in the slums. That doesn't really factor much into it. It's just you guys are not in the nicest part of town. But that aside, it's fairly well trafficked. It's not like the, like some main street or anything. But you get a decent amount of traffic going either way.
I'd say we should probably hire a total of 5 people and prioritize having them there in the evenings and on the weekends, whereas during the days, less people there, like maybe 1 or 2.
That sounds right.
So you guys are hiring. Sorry, you guys are hiring one more time. Let me write this down.
5 people total, but not have them all there at the same time. Like during the days, like in the middle of the afternoon, it's just a bar. People don't drink at bars in the middle of the afternoon unless your name is Pack.
Or
Okay.
Jimbo.
I
Yeah,
don't
we
drink
can
though.
just have like one person there for most of the day.
I'd say like
Exactly.
I'd say like 2 or 3 people we should be fine with.
Don't
I'll let
they
you guys
need to go
change this
home?
when I actually release the guild rules, because that might sway your decision. But who you hire and how many people you hire factor into A, how much money you make, and B, how much money you're spending on keeping up this place.
Yes, I'm not anticipating that 5 people need to be there sun up to sundown every day. We only need people there like at night, and then people like days off. Or do I have to think about like employee benefits as
We
well in
want-
this?
No,
We
this
want
is just
a
pay.
total of 1 shift through most of the day, and then 2 or 3 shifts at night.
Yes.
Okay, so 3 people. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay, and that means that someone would have been there. You guys have like 1 or 2 people in the bar drinking right now, and then you just have the one bartender serving them drinks.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm assuming I got a rag and I wiped stuff
Yes,
off my
you
foot
wiped it
now?
off, but you still stink, so you're still getting -1 to all diplomacy checks.
Alright,
Just take a short rest.
fine, I'll take a
Just
short rest.
wipe it off in a short.
Okay.
Go sit in the corner and think about what we've done.
I'll just-
I think it's his
I'll just
fault
sit
that he
there.
stepped in the
I'll just freaking sit at the bar and just take a short rest.
Okay. Okay, so everyone else is heading inside the bar?
Yeah.
Okay, does anyone have any nicknames that they would want their employees to call them by? Or just by your actual names? Like boss or anything else like that?
I feel like Vince is gonna want a nickname that's appropriately badass for a metal man.
Like Vinny?
I'm pretty sure Vince is already a nickname, so I don't think I want to further change it and convolute it.
Okay, you guys walk into the bar and the bartender goes, "Hey, Vince and Shrike," and then he kind of under his breath in the hat.
Why they say that about Nat? You would insult Nat like that. Not me.
The man's currently wiping the counter down.
What's going on?
Well, we got some people here, and he points to there's a guy sitting at one of the tables, just drinking a beer, and then there's another guy at the actual bar, he's just got like his hand in his or his head in his hand. He's just staring down at the counter. You see a shot glass next to him, currently empty. Quiet day.
And it's
Quiet
1
day.
p.m.
Yeah.
Is there a kitchen here for like preparing food to serve people, or is it just an alcohol dispenser?
I mean, you guys would probably maybe serve bread or anything that's already prepared, but not. You probably wouldn't make anything yourself.
Okay, so we can dry goods and whatnot, but
yeah,
not
right.
preparing meals. Okay.
Like your typical bar. It's
Yeah,
more
the
like a
typical
speak.
bar
It's
that
more,
has
yeah, it's more like a
people in
speakeasy
at 1
almost.
p.m.
So you guys are now in the bar. Yeah, you're just standing there. I'm sorry, it's not more like cheers when everyone's going, "Hey!"
It'll be like that someday once we make a name for ourselves.
Well, this is Nameless Saga, so good luck with that.
Guys, we're gonna become so powerful that we can defy the GM and change it to name. And our saga will be named.
Oh, it'll be the Nymph Saga.
Oh, Nymphless Saga.
Oh, because you'll be gone. I'm gonna go check in the office and see what all is back there because I don't really remember what there is
Okay.
besides the same.
In the office, would you guys? I assume you guys would have taken down the man's painting.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, would you
Like
guys put
the
up your?
painting of himself.
Would you guys, have like commissioned your own painting or something? Because right now there's nothing. There's not really any decorations. It's just the single desk. There's a couch up opposite from the desk. In front of the desk is 2 chairs, so people can sit down and talk to whoever's at the desk. And the safe is to the opposite. So when you walk in, desk is to the left, couch is to the right. Straight ahead is the safe.
Is there any money in the safe, or is it just open at this point? Because we learned the combo last time.
Yeah, it was like 36336, or I don't remember.
Well, wouldn't we just put the money?
I assume you guys would have changed the combo though. So whatever you guys want the combo to be is what it is. Yeah, you guys still have most of the money that you had before that they had. You just spent it on your expenses, like hiring the carpenter to fix the man's home, hiring the staffers for this bar, paying for the ale and everything.
Can we ask the bartenders to like look out for any potential jobs too when they're talking to patrons?
Yeah, 100%. So you want them to define jobs, like something for you guys to do, or like just like.
Yeah, something for us to do, I think.
Okay, yeah, that's 100% fine. Yeah, they can. I'll take a note of that.
Did we have any gold left over from the winning the first time in the safe, or are we
Oh yeah, you guys
out of
still
money?
have. How much did I say you guys had? Wasn't it 20,000? I forgot to note that part. I'm sorry.
I just didn't know how much we had left over.
Most of it. You guys would not have spent much. I mean, it's not going to cost you like 10,000 gold to repair some walls and hire some staff.
Okay, so for the foreseeable future, we can continue to pay rent and our employees.
Right, and run the
Let's
bar,
not
no
touch
issues.
the
Right.
gold.
Right. As long as you guys have plenty of gold to last you through maybe a month or two of regular running, and the bar supposedly should start raking in money once it, actually, you guys get it.
Once the guild system comes online and the
Right.
bar starts making
Yeah,
money.
I'm sorry about that. That 100% guaranteed by next week. Then you guys will, everything will be just together.
Okay, so do you guys want to, out of character, do you guys want to talk to the bar patrons and see if we can find plot hooks, or do we want to walk around town and just try and happen upon something?
Yeah, I don't know. When is it short rest then?
Right now, you bust into the doors and then yeah, you busted the doors.
I'll start breakdancing. No, I won't. No, I won't.
Okay. Okay, you walk in, the bartender looks at you and he immediately looks away.
I'm gonna walk up to say, "Hey man, how's it going?"
He very clearly turns and starts wiping a different part of the counter, like away from you.
When I
Alright,
hear
we'll just-
Pack's voice,
Uh-huh.
I walk back to the bar
Uh-huh.
and I walk up to him and I say, "Didn't I tell you never to talk in here? Not
No,
in
you
front of
just
the
said-
patrons."
You didn't say that. When did you say that?
I did say that. I said that like a
What?
couple days after we first
No, you
hired
didn't.
this guy.
Pack,
What's
what
the
he's
difference?
trying to say is, we want you to go spin this. We want you to go. We're gonna go make it. Why don't you make a sign so you can spin it outside?
I don't know how to make signs. I have this nail gun though.
Just put yourself on mute when you're in the bar
I
area.
can't do that. I
He
have the nail
can't.
gun.
He has been built. I have built him horribly. He's. I don't know. The gem that I used.
The bartender is currently mumbling under his breath.
Ooh, can I hear it? I want to hear what he's saying.
Roll perception.
6.
You heard him say something about Pack, but that's it. You don't know what he's saying.
He must be talking about how I'm such a good person and his best friend.
Look,
Must
just
be
don't
nice.
use your voice when you're in this area. You understand?
You know what? You're right. I should start communicating in more unique ways, like through dance.
Just don't draw attention to yourself. I don't know if
Pack,
you
all we're
noticed,
saying.
but you're not.
Pack, all we're
acting
saying
normal.
is, maybe your true calling is not talking.
It's a weird calling. It's very.
The doors
Damn.
fling open and you guys see a group of about 4 people walk in.
Hey guys.
Do not attack them. Let them buy drinks.
I'm gonna pick Pack
Yeah,
up
Pack-
and bring him to the back room.
Okay,
I'm literally thousands of pounds. I am a synthetic.
that is true.
I'm gonna say-
Vince, roll strength check.
Isn't
He does
he a
weigh 8. He's
metal
made
man?
entirely of metal, so total roll.
20.
Okay, he is able to pick you up, Pack. It's not easy, but he's kind of dragging you your feet a little bit. But he picked you up and he's dragging you.
Well,
I'm
wait a minute. You can't roll checks against players. What is this?
Would you not allow him to?
No, I'd allow him to.
Okay, see, there you go. So problem solved. He drags you to the back.
Wait a minute. Alright, I'll just walk out. I'll just walk and nobody puts me down. Just leave.
gonna hit Pack's power button before he can move.
Okay, Pack, you're now decommissioned forever. Please roll for a new
Hey.
character.
Okay, let me roll.
Okay, an
There we
18.
go.
That means you're re-rolling as Pack. The only difference is you have exactly 1 max HP.
Okay. I can make this work.
These people all go. They sit down at one of the, not at the bar, but one of the, what do you call this?
Booths.
Yeah, booths. Thank you. They sit at one of the booths and they just like one of them pounds the table.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna say, "Can I get y'all anything?"
Yeah, I think you can get us something. Yeah. Who's in charge here?
You know, that would be
You
me.
can take this, Nat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, can we get some shots, please? And then we'd like to ask you something, you know. But shots first. And he kind of pounds the table again.
Yeah. Yeah. I go over to the bar. Oh, I go over to the bartender and I say, a round of shots.
Okay. The bartender takes out 4 shot glasses, and he sits there and pours each of them up and hands you 2 in each hand. Hands you the shot glasses.
I'm gonna bring them on over to the 4 guy.
Okay. You bring him over and you set down the shot glasses in front of him, and they all immediately take shots, and you see him freeze just for a moment from the alcohol consumption, and he looks at you, the one who asked for the drink. He goes, "Yeah, so you're in charge here?
Yeah, that would be me.
Cool. One more round, and have the bartender do it. Well, let's have a seat right here." And he actually, there's no chair or anything. He just tells you to. He kind of gestures for you to bring a chair over.
Alright, I'll kind of pull a chair.
Okay. Yeah, so we heard about what you guys did. Now, the bartender brings up another set of shots, and they all take them. And they again freeze for just a moment. So, we heard you guys ran out the Satin Boys. Is this true?
Yeah, that would be us.
Cool. So are you guys the Satin Boys now?
Not really.
Oh,
I mean,
so what's your guys' name?
Have we decided on one yet?
no, we haven't. Oh god,
Why do we gotta have a name?
because we're a gang.
You don't have to have a name. He's just asking you.
Could we be the Nameless Gang? The Nameless Saga Gang?
The NS gang.
Let's say we don't really got a name yet. You know,
Oh no,
we just
that's
kind of.
okay. I can respect that. I can no, another round of shots, please. You for you too. And he points to you, Nat. The bartender brings up a third set of shots for everyone and sets one in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
he
toast,
penetrates,
and they all
right?
pick up their glasses.
Yeah, sure. I'll toast with them.
Okay, you toast, and they all take their shots. Do you take yours?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you have drunk one applied to you.
Dang, these are some strong shots.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's about what it would do IRL, because 14 shots is in game is when you pass out, and that's about what would happen IRL if you took 14 shots.
Yeah, I guess you're. Okay.
Can confirm.
Barracuda speaking
think you should be able to
from
confirm.
experience.
I would not want to be able to confirm that. But anyway, being in the back room is boring. I'm going to go up front now.
Okay. Are you guys listening in, everyone else, or are you guys just kind of ignoring it?
I'm think that like when I'm just chilling at the bar, I like stand like by the door as like secure.
Okay, so you're standing by the front door. Okay.
Yeah, or somewhere where I can see like the whole room, I guess.
Okay, yeah. You would be able to see it just from, just near the front door. Okay. I'll release a layout of your guys' bar fairly soon, so then you guys can like make modifications to it. Like if you want to install, I don't know,
Oh, cool.
yeah, whatever you guys might want to, any modifications you might want to do. But anyway, okay.
I'll sit at one of the nearby booths so I can overhear them, but not necessarily be part of the conversation at this point.
Okay, and are you guys Vince and Strike, are you guys like trying to be stealthy about it? Like you're not trying to do what you're doing, or you guys just doing it?
I'm not trying to
non.
listen. I'm
Yeah, I
just
want to be nonchalant, look like a patron.
Okay, roll stealth for that. Okay.
13.
Okay. And Vince, what you're just standing by the door, you don't care.
Yeah.
Okay. These people, they the one who's been talking to Nat, so he goes, yeah, so I don't know if anyone's told you, but this is our territory. Now you guys are new, and so I understand. Now we're just gonna, and he puts his hand on Nat's hand. I'm gonna have to ask you politely to just keep this to a bar, and that's it. I assume, Nat, are you here? Nim?
If that doesn't start talking, I'll start talking.
Oh God.
That kind
feel
of
like
ruins
this will
things.
go poorly.
Okay, would someone else like to take his spot just because he's not here?
Yes.
We'll just retroactively say that you were doing it. Who wants to do it?
I want to do it.
No.
No.
I want to do it though. No one else is saying they want to do it, so I'm doing it.
I'll just
Well, I'm all.
Like-
Sorry about that.
Okay, fine. Oh, good. You almost you almost kind of ruined things because they're talking to you and you're just staying silent. Okay. I don't remember what I said. Oh.
they
Yeah.
you told them that we had to keep it as a bar rather than something else, but didn't explain what the other option was.
Nat. So the man who was talking to you puts his hand on your hand, like your hand's on the table, and he puts his hand on yours, and he says, "So we understand that you know you guys are new here. You know you're just starting out, but this is our territory. So we're just gonna have to politely, very politely, ask you to keep this as a bar, nothing more."
I mean, what else would it be, you know?
Are you trying to be sarcastic, or are you trying to like lie, like bluff him, or are you actually just saying that?
Just straight up saying that.
He kind of chuckles a little bit. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Just out of character, I honestly do not know what he means. I have no idea what the other option is.
Oh, he means that this is an enemy gang, and that we're in their territory right now. So like, don't become a mafia.
Which is exactly what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Find out how many gang members they have, and if we kill these guys, if they're gonna come and get us.
I would
Wait,
assume.
what's the name of it?
Oh no. You know who we are. And then he winks at you. Go and roll perception.
Actually, the Saturn boys.
Satin Boy 2.0.
Okay.
You
like,
notice
it's
they
a
all
plus-
have the same tattoo, like on their neck, on the right side of their neck. You can't quite make it out though, as their like collars are covering it a little bit.
They're the tattoo boy.
Everyone's the Blink Boys, yes. The Backstreet Boys were taken up pretty early.
Of course.
The Backstreet Boy. Everyone was really inspired by him, you know. And
Hey,
everything.
You should tell them that since the Satin Boys had this territory they were here previously, so I think these guys are trying to make a power play rather than legitimately having claim over this territory.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're actually probably right, Perico. I'll talk. I mean, since wasn't the Satin Boys territory though, so isn't this our territory?
The Satin Boys consisted of less than 10 people. They were nobodies.
so it probably was their territory.
Oh yeah,
Just they didn't know that their territory was being taken over, quote unquote.
yeah. Actually, no, the Satin Boys were tiny. So, yeah, and you're
That's-
probably
that-
so yeah. I'm gonna
that's
say it's your
disproportionate.
territory.
Oh, so
What
it's
are you
I
gonna do?
yours.
Say
Okay,
it's
okay.
not? Whatever.
Ooh, try and come to an understanding with them about their criminal enterprises so we could be potentially allies. I say that in quotes because we're going to betray them and take all of their stuff.
Okay, but like actually, if you need any help, just call us up. Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, we're not looking for new members currently, but we are looking for you. And he kind of squeezes your hand a little bit to stay out of our way. Capiche?
Yeah, I got you. They paid for their shots, right?
No one's paid for anything. He ordered
Alright.
3 rounds of shots, and they all drank them.
All right. I don't got any problems with you as long as you're paying. As long as you're paying. As long as whenever you come in, you're paying. You know.
We don't pay for stuff. And he kind of ruffles your hair.
Oh, no.
The man then stands up, and they all start leaving.
I
That's
kind of
not
look.
good.
I kind of look at him and I say, "Hey, buddy.
Can I
Man
just
turns
burst in the
around.
back room?
we'll stay out of here all you want, but you gotta pay when you come into our bar."
We're not paying for garbage. Okay?
Can I
We're
just
leaving.
burst to the back room and say, "Wait a minute, that's illegal! You can't do that!"
You're doing this? You're busting out from the back door and
Yes.
yelling that?
Yep.
Why don't you let our bouncer handle these patrons who are going to try and skip out on their check?
Or bouncer. I'm
The
assuming.
Bouncer is a large metal man standing by
Yeah,
the
I was
door.
assuming Vince is. No. So, look, guys, I don't.
This is the part where Barracuda
wanna-
says, "We have a Vince," and then Vince runs in and beats them all up.
Yeah, but I'm being
Don't want to
serious.
mess
Like, come
with
into
us,
the
really.
back
Like,
room.
you
I come out
just
the
gotta
back
pay
and
your. Just gotta pay, like. We're nice people. Trust us. You just gotta. You just can't step.
You can be as
on our
nice as you
toes and
want,
we
but
won't
we're
step on
not paying
yours.
for your little drinks, okay? We're leaving. You got that? He kind of squints at you.
I'm
I
gonna
look at
walk
him and
over
say-
Okay.
and
I
say,
look at him and I say, "Now listen here. Vince. I'm fine if you come in every once in a while. You take like one drink, and you're like, oh, I'll pay you back later. But Vince, he really doesn't like it when people don't pay. So
And who is Vince now? Is this another one of your bartenders? Is that Vince? And he points to the bartender.
no,
as Nat said,
no.
I don't like
You
it
see,
when people don't
I
pay.
point
The
at
man turns around and Vince
Vince.
roll intimidation.
22,
No, that's Vince
24.
right there.
Okay. The man jumps when he sees you. How tall are you? You're like what, 8 feet?
Like, no.
No.
I thought I was just a normal person made out of metal.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine.
So, like, little over 6 foot. Like,
Okay.
built like a bouncer, but not inhumanly sized.
Okay. So would you say now when you say bouncer, do you mean like a guy with a gut or like a guy who works out like Terry Crews?
Like,
Like Dwayne.
less bodybuilder, more strong.
Okay, so you do have a little bit of a gut, but not like.
Yeah.
Okay. The man kind of backs up and goes, "Hey, whoa, what is this?" And he points to Vince.
That's Vince.
Do I know this guy? Or do I know their gang at least?
Go ahead and roll a history check.
15.
You look at their tattoo and you can't quite make it out, but you get enough of it that you realize that these are the spades, and you start to notice that the tattoo is a spade, like a card spade.
What nerds?
Like I said, man, I don't have too many problems with that if you just leave it to him. But
Vince, real quick though,
he
this is the largest gang in the city. They are incredibly dangerous.
See,
he likes his payment. I'm sorry, like I know y'all are spades, but I wouldn't know that. I know y'all are probably pretty big, but I'm just saying Vince might get angry, man. I don't want that.
it don't cost too much. You know, we're about trying to get off the ground here. We're not nothing more.
I understand that you guys are, small time, and he walks up and he kind of knocks on your chest with his index finger. And as he's talking, he goes, "Yeah, I understand you guys are small time, but we're not paying for your drinks, and I don't think you're gonna stop us."
Is the part where we stabbed them?
I'm gonna get up and walk over and stand in front of the door.
Okay. Okay.
Can I do this too? I want to be helpful.
Okay.
He's gonna roll that one on intimidation.
Well,
Well,
the
I'm
only
not
person intimidating right now is Vince. He's the one who's
Yeah, I'm
like
not.
standing in front
Yeah,
of
I'm
them to
not-
block their.
I have
I
-5
like how
to
Vince got a
intimidate.
24
Where
on
you-
intimidation. This guy is not scared.
No, he's scared. Like, if you notice, he's not attacking or anything. He's.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Like, look, man. Well, I'll even give you a discount. Since
I don't want your discount. And he looks over at you.
You're putting us in a difficult situation here by flaunting your stuff as a real big gang. But you gotta understand, we can't just sustain a business where we let people walk out without paying. You see, you walk out without paying, then that guy goes, and then that guy goes. We stop making any money at all.
Look,
We gotta set a
it was like
standard
5
here.
shots. Okay, buddy, we're leaving.
You know what?
It was
This guy-
exactly 10 shots, not 5.
Yo. I have a pretty good memory. Like, I think it was 10. That's. You know what? We'll pay you. You can have.
Are you calling me? Are you calling me stupid now? And he looks over at you.
I ain't calling you stupid. We're just. I'm just running a business here.
The man lifts up his shirt and shows you a knife.
I
Oh, if we're gonna get into combat, this is the time where I summon my sword and go, "That ain't a knife. This isn't."
Are you
When
doing
he,
that?
When he shows off the knife,
No,
I,
no,
like,
I'm holding off for now.
Okay.
I give a hearty laugh and I slap my belly.
Okay, as you do it, it makes this loud clinking sound that just vibrates through the bar. The man looks back at you. So you're entirely made of metal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Oh,
I don't,
really?
I don't
And then
quite-
he goes to kick you in the balls. What's your defense?
23.
Okay. You have 2 things that reflect attacks, correct? Are you activating either of them?
I'm just gonna activate Ricochet.
Okay. What to do? You roll for an attack.
Roll for 1 damage attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it. Okay, that's great in his defense. He kicks you and he reels back and like jumps in the air holding his foot. Oh god damn! What the hell is this?
I
Just
told you,
continue
man.
to
You
make
don't.
mistakes here.
Vince is a big boy.
Listen! And he walks over to you limping. His foot's definitely hurt. We're leaving, okay?
Not if I have anything to say about it, and I do.
Peck, shut up.
I told you not to talk in this room.
You can't control me. I control me. Unless, of course, you get my power button, then you can control me. Oh, I have no control. Oh no. Oh, the actions. Oh boy. Here we go again.
The man looks up at you. Listen, you don't want to do this.
All right, since you know what, since you had, you ruffled feathers, and but you think you paid for it there with that little you got going now. You can just go this time. But if you come back again and do it, I'm not sure we can be so nice to you.
As with most guys, I don't take too happily to what you just did to me, but I'm willing to let it go just this.
The man looks over at his 3 companions and he kind of gestures for them to come. He goes, "Oh, this isn't over. We're coming back."
I'm gonna go outside of the bar and go out on the street.
Okay.
Well, if you can, I want to offer. A
I'm
special
trying to blend in with the crowd. Do I need to roll stealth again?
Correct. Yeah, you'd roll stealth.
Oh,
That didn't go so well.
Okay. You you feel like the best way to blend in was to hide behind a barrel. Um, the you're sticking your entire head up to watch to see what's going on, and you think you're pretty well hidden. You're right next to the door. You feel like, okay, this is a good spot. They walk out, and no one's stopping them, right? You guys are just letting them walk out.
Can I offer them a nice? Can I remind them about our special we're having?
The man spits in your face when you do this.
Look at Peg. I look at Peg and I say, Peg, Peg, listen, man. Those people, they weren't very nice, you know. We offer our
they were
specials
special.
to people when they come in, you know.
Yeah, but they said they were coming back. So I just want to remind them about our special, dude.
We don't have that special next, whenever
Yeah,
they
but
come
we-
back,
but
you know.
I have our specials planned for the next like year.
Oh yeah, Peg, I really
What do you
think
think I
should
do
be
in
our-
my spare time?
Peg,
Dance?
you know. Yeah.
I do that and I plan our specials.
I'm just imagining all the specials. It says it's like regular things. It's like pretzels with a side of dance.
Listen, Bones is here to
The-
chew bubblegum and make specials, and he's all out of gum, okay? Not his fault.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I do. I just chew gum, dance, and make specials. But yeah,
Shrek, you
I'm
guys,
gonna
you,
wipe
you
the
see
spit
these
on my-
people leave, and they look over at you, and you feel like they didn't see you. You feel like you're pretty well hidden, and they begin walking back. They start leaving, actually. They just leave.
You guys want me to follow them and figure out where their base is, or do we just want to let them?
We could
I'm
probably
assuming
pretty
if they're
easily find
I'm
them.
assuming if they're such a big gang, then they probably don't have their base hidden. You know.
Yeah, we could talk to some people and find out where their base is.
We all need.
Well, he says he's going to be back, so I don't know if that means he's getting like the local people and coming back with like
Yeah,
10
that would be
people.
really good for, that would be good for sales. Good. I want.
What if they don't pay?
Why
Yeah,
don't
but
we,
They'll pay next time. I believe in them.
You know what? We let them go this time. They're kind of upset. They said this isn't over. They're gonna come and not pay again, and we'll be like, listen, and we'll have to do this all over again. But this time we'll be like, hey. You can't buy drinks here if you're not gonna pay. That's all.
You think they let other people know where they were headed? You think they told the rest of their gang that they were on our way to our bar?
I'm sure they were ordered by their gang to go.
That logically makes sense.
I don't know. I think the fact that we kind of stood up to them makes us look better to that gang than worse.
Wouldn't that make them want to like destroy us?
Yeah, I'm worried that they're gonna come and try and burn down our bar when we're not there.
Because there seems to be a lot of burning in this. There was that one time when they tried to burn down an apartment building. Well, not them. A different. Still.
Yeah, but the Satin Boys were stupid.
Why don't we
Nice.
move my my bed back into that office, and I'll just run security.
That's.
Alright.
And I could be there with you. We could be like buddies.
No, I think it's better for you to stay with
No.
Graves.
He'll set up a dance studio and everything. He'll be your entertainment.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Peck, I'm taking care of, wait, who is taking care of, like, the taxes of the bar?
Me.
Should I just do that?
No, I do that. I also
Your
do
guys'
that
choice
too.
if you'd hire an accountant or if you guys would do it yourself.
I can just be the accountant, because I don't trust Peck. He's rolled too many nat ones already.
You know what? I could just roll an accounting check right now, and it'll be enough.
So you guys are hiring an accountant and adding them to the payroll? So I'm adding a fourth person to the payroll?
I'll just
No,
work as an
that's-
accountant.
I could do it for free.
Nat, you're gonna be the
that's all I'm
accountant?
saying.
I'll just be the accountant.
Okay.
Do you have any education in this field? Do you know?
Pack
Listen.
should be our security system. He should hide inside the safe and attack people when they open it.
That'd be actually Peck. Yeah, that's the perfect job for you. I look at Shrike. Can I say it? Shrike? You should totally tell Peck your idea.
What? What's
Oh, so you could basically be a mimic in our safe.
I could do that with a barrel. I don't know if I could fit in a safe.
He's like he's like
Yeah, I
crunched
can
into
do
a
this.
safe like a trash compactor. He's
Yeah, no, you know what? I'll do that. You know what, Vince? That's what we can do. I could be your lookout in the barrel that Berku is hiding in. Or behind.
Do you gotta sleep?
Kind of. I go into sleep mode.
All right, so yes.
Kind of. I can just do that later.
Peg, I think you
See-
should just stay where you are. You know you're doing pretty good. Offering
Okay, I'll
specials,
st-
I
I'll
really
st-
like that.
I will stand right here.
If the, all right, it's all right if you stand there. The only thing you can talk about is the specials. You can't just stand
Okay.
there. Someone comes in, tell them about a special, and that's all you do.
Oh yeah, Peg, you came up with the specials, right? Can you tell me some of those specials?
Oh yeah, we got a lemonade on the rocks, lemonade on the rocks, lemonade on the rocks, lemonade on the rocks. It's pretty much that for
Scrap
you.
that idea. So you're
right,
not
His idea of
gonna-
lemonade
I
on the
like-
rocks is just lemon juice on literal rocks.
Peg, I really, I think you should really, really, really think of some new specials. Those are great, but at the
It's-
same time,
Hey,
I think you could do
The
The
better.
bartender looks at you guys. Am I serving lemonade every day?
No, no.
no.
Don't-
Wait.
no,
Oh
Alright.
no,
boy,
no,
I
no.
need to order some lemons, guys. Oh boy, this is.
No.
Oh boy,
What's the bartender's name?
you guys
No,
decide.
we haven't given them names yet.
Yeah, you guys decide. Because you guys hired him, whatever you want to be named. Or you can call him whatever you want.
Can we have our head bartender be named Terry?
That is
His name
a
is
lot of
Terry.
Terrys. Okay, yeah, go ahead, Terry. It is.
His
Can I
name
roll
is
the-
Terry. His real name's actually John, but we just keep calling him Terry.
With John with a K. Anyway,
Spelled
can I-
John, pronounced Terry.
Mm-hmm.
can I-
Terry. Yeah. Don't start on him. Lemon's Terry. He's rethinking the specials. We'll
Yeah,
I
get
mean,
into
I got
it.
some limes. I can do limeade.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Lemonade on the rock. We can spice.
I don't have any
two
sugar
words.
though, and we're very limited on
Nah,
water.
That's cool.
Wait,
Lime
Why are we
juice.
limited on water?
How many
Sure.
people do you know who come into a bar to order water?
That's a good
No.
point.
Can I roll an art check to see what good specials I can come up with?
Go ahead. Come on.
How do we wash cups?
That's what the water's for.
It's not like drinking water.
Right, you guys have like a very small quantity of water to keep in the tavern at all times for people who may like want a side of water with their whiskey or whatever, or but you guys don't particularly keep a lot of water on hand for I mean, you never need it other than washing glasses.
Okay, so if we needed to, we could come to the bar and drink water for our daily meal.
Right, you could, yes. Yes.
Alright, so. Alright, so here's. What do we do now? What's the plan? Do we even have a plan?
Well, they said they were going to come back, but I don't know if that was an ominous sometime in the future or if it's like later this afternoon.
That is true. While this is happening, I'll just come up with more specials. Give me a second. Because I need to rethink the specials menu. You're right. That's not good. What if we had milkshakes?
Somehow I don't think Magical London has ice.
Quick note, yes, it does have ice.
See, we can have milkshakes.
Oh, right, magic. Forgot.
Yes. Ice, while not, it's not like the rarest thing in the city, but it's also not like a huge commodity. You guys would probably have some on hand, like get a shipment every day, for people who might want, like, whiskey with ice. But other than that, you guys would not have, like, just like water, a large quantity available. It's, when it's gone, it's gone.
Alright. So milkshakes are out of the question. I don't know. You just do different alcohol every day. I'll just do that for next year. Perfect.
Perhaps we should see if there's a restaurant in the area that would want to cater for us because people get drunk munchies.
Drunk seas,
Are you-
if you will.
Because we would want people to stay in our bar and eat snacks besides bread. So if we could find a local, I don't know
Like
what
some
the
poker
confectionery. Yeah, yeah.
A baker or a restaurant?
I mean, if we,
Who doesn't like a good cake?
Who? Hmm.
this
No,
is the slums.
Yes, you
Now
guys
that I
are
think-
in the one of the worst parts of town.
Well, since we're in the slums, that means we're gonna get a lot more business because people are gonna be looking to escape their horrible lives.
You guys get a fair amount of business at night. When people are off work and everything, it's just during the afternoon. And I assume you guys don't open in the morning. You guys would open afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who drinks in the morning?
Alcoholics.
The Romans.
They can wait.
Jimbo.
Jimbo. Good point.
That's
Jimbo
one
would single-handedly
stupid
keep your business your barn business.
No, he wouldn't.
All right,
Actually,
new
no, he
campaign
might-
goal:
might-
find Jimbo.
Actually,
Doesn't
because
pay.
no, because he might pay. Because he's gonna pay us in like half-eaten fish.
No, he would give you gold. It's just it would be a random amount each time. Be like, here's 300 gold. Here's 1 gold.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Because he'd be pulling it out of his bag, wouldn't he?
Right. He'd just reach in, grab a handful of whatever gold he's able to grab, and throw it on the table. And sometimes it's like he's reaching into someone's pocket and grabs their 1 gold and throws it on the table, or he's reaching into someone's like coin purse and grabbing out a handful of gold and throwing it on the counter.
Alright. Well, this just became Sunday continuous, where we sold cabbages, but like to an extreme scale. I like this.
Now we gotta actually like manage a business.
Now we're actually doing stuff. You know what we need? Decorations. We need decorations. That'll get people to like our place.
We're gonna end the campaign here. I think this is a good spot to end it. Before we do though, there's a couple things I forgot to mention at the beginning of the campaign. So remember those murders I mentioned?
Those
Yes.
are these.
Okay, they happen almost always at night. And you guys have seen posters around town, around the city, that say to travel in groups at night and never to leave your home unless you have to when the sun goes down. People are attacked mostly in the streets. Some people have been attacked in their homes, but that's a very small percentage. It's mostly people outside of their homes just being murdered in the middle of the night. There have been no connection between the murders. No one knows who's doing them or anything. But whoever it is very dangerous, and there are posters everywhere, and the police will tell you often, like, stay in your homes at night. Don't leave. Or travel in groups. And you've noticed in the past month or so, the town has been kind of quiet at night, for the most part.
How that's hurting business? No.
I got it. We offer safe escorts home. So if people want to pay extra, we'll walk them home.
Oh, I can do that. Sometimes people stay away from
That'd be
me,
the
I'm not sure
perfect
why.
job for you. That way you're not. That way you're out of the bar, and you're out of the bar, and you're out of the.
But thank you for anyone who's listening live on Twitch, Discord, YouTube. Special thank you to Zombie amongst our first patrons. Especially thank you to all the admins who help with everything. Stay tuned and join us next week for the next Sunday Continuous and giveaway on the screen in just a moment. Thank you guys. Hope to see you guys next time.